My name is Ogonna and I'm the owner of Minibees Bakery. Well, I like to think of it as a specialist bakery company in Lekki. We do mostly specialty breads like baguettes, bagels, whole wheat breads made with 100% whole wheat. And we also do cakes, celebration cakes for birthdays, weddings, that kind of things. We first started business in 2015, and since then the business has grown, it's evolved, it's developed in more ways than I could have ever imagined when we started. And when we started, we really were more focused on sort of cakes and desserts. But over the 2 years, we've introduced a lot of specialty breads because we realized there was actually quite a lot of demand in Lagos from people that have lived all over the world and come back to Nigeria. They want that sort of New York bagel taste or that French baguette. Loads of different things that are kind of new and exciting in Nigeria. People that are coming back and have been all over the world are excited to be able to find this kind of things, and we get a lot of orders about them. So we have a total of 22 employees at the moment. That includes, I count myself as an employee, but also the manager, the salespeople. In terms of management, when we initially started, it was very much a trial and error thing. I've never been an employer before until this company started in Nigeria. I did bake before and sell stuff that I baked, but I was working for myself and I only worked with one other person previously. So when we were opening, obviously we knew we'd have to get staff, and I tried a few other employment agents that I'd heard about, especially for the kitchen staff. And once it came to getting people for customer services, like front of house people, it was really difficult to get well-trained people. I'd already interviewed quite a few before I came across Wave. So once I heard about Wave, I realized a few shops in the same mall as we were using staff from there, and they highly recommended them. They can be open, they can be themselves, they can try things, they can take initiative without fear of repercussions. Having that kind of environment where everyone can really sort of be themselves and do their best, really. What I loved about Wave was the fact that they've pre-selected people in a way. So they've got a massive pool of people, they've selected the ones they feel are capable of doing a great job, and then they've also gone on to train them and give them the skills that they think that they will need to thrive in the industry, especially in the service industry. It's difficult in Nigeria, especially getting good customer service. In the food industry, anywhere else really, most people are kind of like, just turn up to work, do what they're supposed to do, go home. But it's very difficult to actually get good customer services. So I was so thrilled. Not only did the people that I met from Wave shine at the interviews, I didn't even have to, once I'd met them, I didn't have to select them or choose them. Everyone I met was perfectly packaged already, essentially. Once they started working as well, that continued all the way through. Most of the staff that we got from Wave are still with us. They're still performing well. They're the ones that are managing other people now and supervising. They're doing absolutely amazingly. They relate to customers exceptionally well. Even unhappy customers, they have a natural instinct, probably from the training they've got as well, for dealing with customers and sorting out problems. They take initiative. They don't, always check with the manager or check with the boss. They use their common sense as well, which is actually also very rare in Nigeria. So one of the feedback we always get here at Minibees is that our staff are very well trained and they're always responsive, and they really go above and beyond. And every time we've expanded, every time we've needed to get on more staff, it's always my first and only port of call to go to Wave. Even when we don't go directly to Wave, we might somehow come across another Wave trained employee, and it's never something I've regretted.